Randy Timms in the 5T, the 1ST of Johnny Scott getting set to bring him up to speed. Green flag, a wave off of turn number 4. We are underway. Now the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Johnny Scott out to the initial advantage over the 5T. Timms, they go 3 wide behind him. That pans out with the 8 of Strickler up into third, looking for more now to the outside of Randy Timms. Those two wheel to wheel through 3 and 4 for the second spot. Off of turn 4, Timms down to the inside, Strickler to the outside. Strickler now taking a look for the lead. He'll dive down to the hub of the racetrack through turns 1 and 2. They'll slide up to take Scott's line. Scott will cross him over coming out of turn 2. Scott back to the lead now over Strickler down the back straightaway. He'll slide up to take Strickler's line, this time through 3 and 4. Strickler drops to the inside. Off of turn number 4, wheel to wheel for the top spot down the front straightaway. It's Johnny Scott by a bumper. As they hustle back into turns 1 and 2, Strickler still down the inside of Johnny Scott. Wheel to wheel for the top spot. That time Strickler loses momentum on exit 2. That allows Timms to close back in. Timms now has a look down to the inside of Strickler for second as Johnny Scott brings him off of turn 4. Once again, Scott still your leader. Strickler in second. Third, Randy Timms. Fourth, Dustin Allen. Austin Arneson from the back of the pack now up to fifth. Down to the inside as we got a race for the lead off of turn 2. Off of turn number 4, we're back green. Johnny Scott out in front. Strickler will swing wide on the restart. That allows Timms to pull alongside down the front straightaway. Those two wheel to wheel for second as Dustin Allen and Austin Arneson a good race for fourth as well. We'll keep an eye on those two, but look at Strickler dive to the inside of turns 3 and 4 down to the inside of Johnny Scott. Not enough room to work with just yet. Timms pulls along to his outside. Those two wheel to wheel down the front straightaway. Door to door off into turns 1 and 2. Strickler the inside. Timms rolls the high line. This time Strickler will slide up. That takes Timms' line away. Timms crosses him over down the back straightaway. Those two hooking up for second. That's allowing Johnny Scott to pull away as Timms now to the inside of Strickler off of turn number 4, but it's Strickler in second. Timms back to third. Arneson in fourth. Fifth, Dustin Allen. As Kyle Strickler works the high line through turns 1 and 2, trying to make it come in that Team Harris Auto Racing number 8. He will look to the outside of Johnny Scott off of turn number 4. Scott still your leader down to the inside, but Strickler coming on quick in car 8. Right to the rear bumper of Johnny Scott off into turns 1 and 2. Strickler ready to strike along the high line as they work off of turn 2. Strickler with a massive run down the back straightaway, this time down to the inside of Johnny Scott. Wheel to wheel for the lead through 3 and 4. Strickler to the inside. They'll touch coming off of turn number 4. Scott still with the advantage. White flag waves. 1 lap to go. What an opening heat race as Scott throws it into turns 1 and 2. Strickler to the high line. Off of turn number 2, Strickler with another big run down the back straightaway. Door shuts to the outside. Now he will look to the outside once again, coming off of turn number 4. Scott along the bottom, checkers in air for heat race number 1. Johnny Scott will hold off Kyle Strickler.